Imagine hearing your mother-in-law saying that about your toddler. Like, would you stay quiet or would you step in before any real damage is caused? So a listener is concerned because her mother-in-law continuously says, boys just don't like me. Now her 1.5-year-old, he doesn't know what she's saying right now. So right now she's not concerned about his feelings. She's looking long-term because sure, he is a mama's boy, but he's warmed up to his grandpa. But his grandpa's not saying things like this. He's not behaving or even having thoughts like this. But his mother-in-law is obsessed with the fact that boys don't like her. She can't wait for someone to have a girl, so she has a granddaughter because then they'll like her more. It's just constant, and she's worried that long-term, this will make her treat her son differently, and it will change their relationship forever. My short answer is you can't control what your mother-in-law says, but you could plant a seed to potentially shift her mindset. So for example, like in the short term, to keep things lighter, when she says boys just don't like me or does anything in terms of feeling rejected by your son, you can just say, oh, Laura, he just is a mama's boy right now, but pretty soon he's gonna be older, playing in the dirt with you in your garden or rolling out dough when you make your infamous apple pie. So really help her get future focused on what they're going to do in terms of bonding, doing activities that she just loves. So just help her really start to imagine like what that's gonna look like. And then if you do wanna go deeper and plant that seed, I would probably come beside my mother-in-law or even have my husband do this. But if it's you, I would come beside her and I would say something like, I've been really working on my mindset lately because I'm trying to change the way I approach my relationship with food. And so I used to say, I just can't eat healthy. And I noticed that throughout the day, my brain would make that true. I would make really unhealthy choices with my food. But now, after an article I read, I say, I make healthy food choices all the time. And it turns out I'm starting to make healthy food choices. It's the weirdest thing. But that got me thinking, how you always say, boys just don't like me? I wonder if you could say, I'm the grandma that all grandkids adore, and just see what happens. Because we all know kids pick up on energy. And if she's putting off the vibe of like, I think you don't like me just because you're a boy, your kid will pick up on that eventually. I mean, most likely he will. And yeah, long term, could that change the dynamic of their relationship? Sure. So if you are a deep thinker and you are concerned about that, that is a seed you could plant. Otherwise, you could keep it light and just keep reinforcing the activities that they are going to enjoy at some point when he gets a little bit older.